Good morning from Negombo, Sri Lanka. Waking up to such a peaceful and beautiful morning. This is exactly why I love traveling. I started my day with a simple Sri Lankan breakfast, enjoying the calm vibes before heading to my next destination, Sigiriya. So I started my journey by bus, but honestly, it was really slow, and that's when I decided to switch things up and booked a tuk tuk using PickMe. And trust me, that was the best decision. The ride was so fun, and on the way, I got my first glimpse of the iconic Sigiriya rock. The views were just unreal. And finally, I checked into my stay Sigiriya Paradise Inn, and the stay is pretty nice. And guess what? From my room, I could actually see Sigiriya Rock, such a peaceful and perfect location. Got ready for the day, thought for lunch, a proper Sri Lankan meal. Rice, beetroot, beans, dal, jackfruit curry, and pumpkin. Super simple but so flavorful. This is what authentic Sri Lankan cuisine feels like. After lunch, I took another tuk tuk to Pidurangala Rock for the sunset climb. I was so excited. This is how the entrance looks like. At the entrance, there is a Buddhist temple, so make sure to cover your shoulders and legs. It's important to respect the culture here. Then I took a entrance ticket over here. As you climb, you can see a Buddhist temple, but when I was there, it was closed. The climb is actually not too stressful, mostly manageable. On the way, you will also see this beautiful reclining Buddha statue inside a cave, like rock formation, very shant and spiritual vibe. One foreigner uncle was very sweet to give his hand, but I was like, no, I will climb by myself. And two times he did, I think so, yeah. But towards the top, there is a slight tricky rock part where you need to climb carefully. The way I have climbed, it looks like it was so hard, but not so much. And then finally, I reached the top. The view from here is just breathtaking. You can clearly see Sigiriya Rock standing tall in the middle of lush greenery. waited for the sunset and it was absolutely magical. But one important tip: after sunset, it gets very crowded while coming down. There was literally a queue, so either leave early or wait like I did until the crowd clears. It really got dark, so make sure you carry water, snack, and maybe even a flashlight just to be safe. And one important thing you should definitely know if you are planning to visit Pidurangala Rock. At night, the area is actually known for elephant movement, as locals mention that while elephants often roam around this evening time, especially because this whole stretch is surrounded by forest. And since the distance from Pidurangala Rock to most stays and cafes in Sigiriya is after 2 to 3 kilometers, it's really not safe to walk or take a two-wheeler at night. So the best option is to either come back after so the best option is to either come back before it gets dark or simply book a tuk-tuk using PickMe, which is what I did, and it was super convenient. Safety first always. And yes, even late in the evening, I was able to book a tuk tuk on PickMe. And that's how my day in Sigiriya ended, with adventure, beautiful views, and unforgettable memories. See you in the next vlog.